After a year of uncertainty, postponements and lockdowns, there was a feeling of elation as the women finally lined up to take on the first Mercedes-Benz UCI Cross-Country World Cup Short Track of the decade. Conditions were ever worsening as they approached the start line.
We're underway.
The first lap saw all last year's key contenders jostling for position, with one new face amongst the pack, Evie Richards, the young UK rider in her maiden Elite World Cup effort. As the race progressed, the field began to split, and it was Pauline Ferrand-Prévot in her rainbow jersey who pushed through to the fore as they rode into the second lap. Annie Lass briefly took the lead, but it was short-lived. It was Brando who appeared to be the most settled in the front of the pack. With the weather getting increasingly worse, the track increasingly slippery, a large crash saw Italian Elena snap her handlebar stem.
Riders down left, right and centre. Wow, big impact to do that.
As riders turned into the final lap, it was Brandao, Yolanda Neff and her Trek Factory Racing teammate Evie Richards leading the way, until the leaders crossed the final bridge.
So here we go then, they're winding it up. It's going to be a sprint finish any time. If anyone's got anything left, this is it. Evie Richards is all out. Ferrand-Prévot goes on the outside though, and Richards responds. Incredible from the young British rider. Who is going to take this? Prévot both driving towards it. It must be a photo finish. Or is it Evie Richards? No, photo finished on this one. Has Evie Richards won her first Elite World Cup at her very first try? I think she has, Bart. That's insane.
It's insane, yeah.
Amazing stuff.
After a tense wait, Evie Richards was crowned victorious.
I didn't think I did win until I just saw the sign. I can't believe it. I thought Pauline won, but even to get the top 10 would be amazing. So, yeah, I'm so shocked and just so happy.
So after that incredible start for the young, talented rider, Evie Richards takes first place. Pauline Ferrand-Prévot having to settle for second. Third, another new face in young French debutante, Loana Lecomte. The elite men arrived in Nove Mesto na Morave for the start of the Mercedes-Benz UCI Cross-Country World Cup season, with Nino Schurter's record here making him the favourite to top the podium again. The reigning overall World Cup winner lined up at the start in filthy conditions, chasing his 34th World Cup, having secured his first short track win at the finals in 2019. As they headed out of the iconic biathlon stadium, it didn't take long for the mud-splattered field to get into their rhythm. The French riders Jordan Sarrou and Victor Koretsky hit the front. Brazilian short track specialist Henrique Avancini also came to the fore, hoping to add to his 2 wins in this discipline. Conditions, though, caused a pile-up. Sarrou and Lars Forster heavily involved. It was Pan-American gold medalist Jose Ulloa who burst into the lead. Avancini's luck was about to run out. He crashed heavily.
He is down, he's losing some serious time.
And both Scots-Ram riders were struggling down the field, whilst Maxime Marot and Koretsky were busy putting their mark on the race. With the Frenchman setting the pace, it was a relatively unknown rider from Mexico that stunned the few onlookers. And on the final sprint, it was a 2-horse race. Koretsky, his challenger.
The Koretsky goes, and Ulloa manages to go with him. It's going to be one of these two. Here comes the Mexican. Ulloa on the left, and it's going to be Ulloa the Mexican who's going to take his first ever World Cup win.
But it was Ulloa who took a stunning victory, the first Mexican to podium at an Elite World Cup, his delighted smile cutting through the mud on the finish line.
It's a very special moment for me, and I think the whole of Mexico is proud, not just my family. This is the first time in history that a Mexican has won a short track race.
The Mexican makes history and secures a position on the first start line come Thursday's Olympic distance, with Victor Koretsky in second and Maxime Marot settling for third. The unusual sight of Nino Schurter in 29th position will see him 4th line back later this week.